is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, and welcome you all to part 10 of Dark Souls Remastered on the Xbox One X. This is the second attempt at recording part 10. As you can see, I'm not exactly where we were at the end of part 9. Don't worry, I haven't done too much, but I'm going to have to run you through what I did do. Stupidly, I forgot to put the power socket on at the wall where my laptop's plugged in, and I was two minutes away from finishing the recording actually, and the bloody laptop died because I didn't realise I hadn't had it powered on at the wall, and it died of power. So we have come back to the Darkroot Basin. At the end of part 9 we got killed by the knight further down in that direction in the distance there on the path. So we went back into this area, came down here, I did a bunch of investigating. I left that knight alone initially, and I came up here and discovered all these blue guys hiding away in the corner, which I'm sure we've come across before a long time ago, possibly in my back and plat through, and a massive snake creature over in the distance there in the lake. Now I've taken the crystal guys on a few times and they're not too bad. We can handle them. Is that one sneaking up there as well? So we took a few of them on and then came up here. Not expecting to get through this door. I was like, oh, I'm never going to get through there. It's going to be a locked door, blah, blah, blah. But we had the key for the watchtower, and that's what that opened. And it was hilarious. It's a shame I haven't got the the recording. The door opened, and I was delighted, full of glee, took my 1 foot in the door, literally one step. And a massive dude smashed the hell out of me. 1-hit kill. It's like, what the feck? So we're all the way back, but we didn't lose too much. We didn't have that many in the way of souls anyway. So that was fine. So I then did the run again. As you can see, the big dude is now gone. And what I did was, I went back down the path. I killed the other knight that killed us at the end of part 9. And he wasn't too bad. And also discovered a fireplace down there. He's actually a fireplace, well, you know what I mean, a bonfire. Not a fireplace. A little fireplace with a comfy chair. A bonfire down in a cave down on the path. And there's also a way down to the Drake section. We'll go and show that off in a sec as well. Because what we really want to do is get ourselves to the depths and get to Blighttown. But I wanted to come and see this area first. So this, as it happens, the watchtower, takes us all the way back up. It's another shortcut through this awesome level design to the Undead Burg. There you go. Of which we were at right at the very beginning, pretty much. So that is pretty awesome. So it's another shortcut back up that way, which we don't need to go to at the moment. But it's clear now. But as I remember, actually, way back, when I first entered this area, and I'm pretty sure we ran down these steps, I saw the big guy and ran for my life. But obviously had no idea that was the door I was walking up to from this way. So really, really clever. Now, this big fella, let's see, I've got 6,000 souls here, so I don't want to squander them. I realise I probably need a lot more than that to level up now. I think I'm level 35. Now, these big guys aren't too bad. Let's see if I can get one of them to come over. Watch it kill me now. You can kind of pick them off one at a time, which is quite cool. If you don't go too far forward. Go on then, big fella. Let's have it. You can do a fair bit of damage if you let them get the hit on you, but they're not too bad. It's a pretty cool move. Don't seem to be able to get a backstab on them though, for some reason. I don't know if they're just non-backstabbable characters. And there we go. They haven't dropped anything too major. Now, the one thing, sorry, just to recap on another thing, the big guy gave me a ring, which I have on, which lets you carry more, which hasn't been a problem to this point, but it increases your strength for carrying. Boosts carrying capacity. So there's the big fella in the background there, big hit. And if you run too far forward, he shoots massive balls of water, I'm assuming it's water, at you, which absolutely destroy you without your shield up. It takes nearly all the stamina off my shield. So you guys can let me know if you think I should get I mean, I took all the guys out on this bit, and then decided not to go and do any more with him and run up there. So you guys can tell me if there's some decent way of taking that thing on, if you know. We're going to head off from here now and head to the depths. Pretty much done everything there apart from that big guy. So you can let me know in the comments below if I'm in a position to take that guy on. Would be useful to know as it happens. I'll just go and quickly show you where the shortcut to the drakes were. He says, running in probably the wrong direction. I'm hoping the knight doesn't come back. Doesn't seem to. Unless he's right inside the cave. There we go. And that's the bonfire that I discovered in here. Interestingly, I thought you just had to touch the bonfire, activate it in order to respawn there when you died. You actually have to rest at it. Because I did die after discovering it, and I ended up back at the bonfire up by the big fella, the blacksmith. So we ran in here, and there's a big lever. Big metal lever. Look at the beautiful lever. Pulled that and brought this up. Now I'm pretty sure that this Drake section down at the bottom, which I'm only aware of because of the back compat playthrough, can't say that tonight. I'm pretty sure I died in like, or nearly died in like one hit when I came in here back in the day. And I'm pretty sure you guys have said that I'm not quite ready for this section yet. So we've got these badges to take on down here. There's feckin' loads of them as well, look. Not to mention a massive door at the back there. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on down here. But we've opened the shortcut to that now. And we know how to get there. Once again, you guys can let me know when you think I should be going there. I never, as far as I remember, I never ever went back to that section in my back compat playthrough. So it might be worth you guys telling me when you think I can go back. Whether I'm up to it with the power I have at level 35. And this sword is pretty ubered up, to be fair. Leveled the hell out of it. Now we've got 6,000 souls here. I'm going to head back up to the blacksmith, and from there we're going to head to the depths. Hey there folks, so unfortunately there was a bit of a technical issue with the microphone at this stage of the game, so this is me talking after the event. I'm just watching a little bit of the gameplay footage while I'm recording this message to you all. I've also put the message on screen, but effectively what happened was the microphone arm that it actually sits on is attached to a little unit next to me, and it started coming away while I was playing, so I had to reattach it. In order to do that, I had to unplug the cable to the microphone and plug it back in. I thought everything was working. It seemed to be suggesting that on the screen, but when I played it back, there was no me on the video. It was just the sound of the game, which I'm sure you're all delighted with me rabbiting on, you know. It can be painful, people. So there you are. So yeah, so I thought rather than... Well, it's one of those games you can't rewind what you've done. And I've already rewound the first record. It was a bit of a technical nightmare of a night, wasn't it? I had the failure in the first attempt to record part 10, and then I had the mic failure at this point. So anyway, at this point, we're heading back to the depths and into Blighttown. So I thought rather than have you skip anything, I thought, you know, at least put it up with the sound of the game. So you guys can see how I got on with it this time around. Obviously, I've done Blighttown in the back compat playthrough that I've done. In the back compat playthrough I got to Analondo, so once we get past Analondo, well, I'm halfway through Analondo, I think, thereabouts. We did the hidden painting section, and we're going to have to go back and get the doll. I don't think we did that yet, did we? So we're going to have to go back and get the peculiar doll before we head to Analondo. But all in, well, once we get past Analondo, or to the tail, in fact I haven't done the boss of Analondo, so anywhere halfway through Analondo after the painting is all fresh to me, and then it'll be a blind playthrough at that point. Not sure how much there is left after that, to be fair. So Yeah, this was what I'm watching this footage actually as in time as you are. So we're just heading up the steps here to the little sewer. This was the quickest way, I think, back to the depths that I could remember anyway. So all I do is clear these guys out and then we hotfoot it. Have a little purchase of, I think, a few extra clumps, poison clumps, or whatever they're called, purple clumps, to help us on the way. But I think we've got sort of 10 in the inventory and stuff. So that's pretty much all I do from this point on. We're going to head down this tunnel now and we're going to speak to the little cellar of things. I think this is the first time this rat actually hits me. I'm sure they've made that rat more clever. But anyway, almost poisons me full there. There he goes. Why I ran up to the cage, I have no idea. Every time, people. So that's pretty much it. We head up to this woman that sells the clumps, get a few bits off of her, and we head down, remembering that we've already done the depths and we've already opened up the shortcut to Blighttown. So in fact, getting there isn't that much of a task. It only takes us about 5 minutes from this point on or so, and then we head straight into Blighttown. And it's still a really difficult area, Blighttown. Even though I know what to expect, it does make it slightly less scary, if you will. But it's still a tough area. You've still got to watch for those guys spitting the darts, and you've still got to they've got the big guys with the clubs when you first go in, who are still pretty lethal, even though I'm at the level I'm at. So, but I didn't do too badly with it, to be fair, and so I shall let you guys carry on with it now, rather than me just blab on ad hocly, vlog style over the top of it. I'll let you guys just watch on from now. I shall make sure the mic situation's sorted out. It's not a broken mic or anything, so we're alright for part 11. It was just literally me unplugging it and plugging it back in the middle of doing a record. What I probably should have done was stop the recording and then started a new one, and that would have probably helped the problem. But there you are. So part 11, we'll be back with proper commentary. I hope you enjoy seeing my awful play of Blighttown again. It's better than the back compat one anyway, I think. It's certainly, it's a lot. I found it a lot easier to see stuff in the remaster of Blighttown. Most stuff anyway. It was a lot clearer to see where the paths were and how things interconnected in the whole area seemed a bit clearer, and it seemed to have the draw distance seemed to be a lot further as well. You could see a lot more, I think, in that whole area, and the frame rates are bloody awesome. So as it happens, I've only got to the first bonfire in Blighttown, so you'll get proper commentary from me on the majority of Blighttown. It's only the first segment, just down to that first set of bonfires. I will leave you all with it as we head into the depths now, and I shall see you all next time, folks. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in part 11.
Hi, Shemai. We meet again. Hi, Shemai. We... Thank you. That was a fine trade. I have this funny feeling we'll meet again soon. And we'll make another fine trade, of course.